like for Koik, but just in case he wants to go in, and all of a sudden it is still a 10k lead, but you can kind of feel the tide shifting here.
Ame's starting to get strong. The stacks are, well, stacking.
They are. 54 agility, 6 permanent.
Dude,
Silver Edge coming out soon. Well.
They might have just found by. He's kind of by himself right here. That's gonna be a ton of agility. There will be the Eagles pop. Taiga doesn't have a black hole as a BKB, but that doesn't do too much. Will they be able to get this kill? I don't know. It's a tough one. Just stealing agility. Oh, Ame. He knew they weren't getting boxy. He's like, all right, I'll get the Enigma.
I like that Ame went lifesteal against Bristleback specifically. Any hero that Slark takes damage from by hitting them, Axe, Bristleback, Legion, I like a lot. You build taking the lifesteal talent. It allows you to sustain in fights and hit them more.
And he also has like that insane, it's similar to like when you watch a lot of, well, not a lot honestly, but like OG yesterday. That awareness of like targets, right? He just goes for the leap on Enigma, misses it, sure, but it was thought that counts. Like that was the right awareness, because you know you're not killing Bristle.
Yep. I think Taiga needs to be a little bit more careful with his black holes. They used black hole, I think, trying to get a kill on.
It was in middle, yeah.
On, I think it was the OD or something.
Yeah, it was.
And if it fails and you don't have the black hole, Slark can just play much more freely in the game. I'd rather almost not use black hole than have it do that.
PSG.LGD, they want to fight over as much terrain as possible. They want a huge map, and they want to just kind of pick and pull. They don't want a huge 5-on-5. They want 3 skirmishes at the same time. Alliance, they just want to go. And I honestly would love to see them group up a bit more, because really, they have the BKBs. You don't fear any AoE. The only thing that's really coming through, the Somnus Sheepstick is going to be the reason PSG.LGD win this game in the event they pull through. Because
you just killed the Ember immediately with it.
All 3 of his kills were on big cores. Or, well, you know, 3 cores, 3 kills he was a part of. Yeah. 21 to 10.
I understand what you're saying, my friend. It's a 2-5-1, I got you. Taiga, he is invis right here. Has the black hole now. Chell's Xing. Definitely not black hole in this young man. Duels into the air, but gets the X off barely. They knew, and they are grouped up as 5 now. But what's going on?
That's not a bear, it's a centaur.
The centaur. Did I call it a bear?
I think Kyle's losing it.
I've lost it long ago.
You've lost it, and hopefully Alliance hasn't lost this game quite yet, but they are just locking down heroes, and it feels like, how does Alliance actually get into the This has always been their problem, right? They're one of the teams with like those 40, 50k leads, and it's tough to end, but they are going to try. They're going to look for the Ogre.
There's no buyback. It's a big kill if they find it. See, I want to see them commit. They blink BKB Enigma. You see Slark bottom, like just
do something.
Go
right
for
now,
it.
He's just farming. He's completely okay with what's going on right now.
They do have an Orchid coming out on Storm, and it's going to beat the BKB of OD, which is a pretty big deal if they can capitalize on that brief window.
Yules after Yules gets the X off. There's a full Solar Crest as well as a Hurricane Pike though from the OD.
That's a sick one.
Ooh, it's a lot of damage done.
So, yeah. And the stacks, you can see, the longer these fights go,
black hole! It will be on Ame, and he doesn't get the ulti up. Nice!
No buyback.
Taiga, they're gonna move in. It's just pure chaos now. The Ogre doesn't have buyback if they get him as well, but doesn't look like they will. There's gonna be a BKB pop by Boxy. I think he's just doing it to clear them all out. They need to get into the base and do some damage though to this building. We didn't talk. They don't have the best building hitters on Alliance, like to siege buildings.
Bristleback's not that bad. I guess they have Hurricane Pike though on the OD, so he can kind of just soak the intelligence off of you.
Dude, and the high ground from PSG is so annoying to deal with. You've got so much spam, the Invoker spells, the Bloodlusted Power, Kunkka.
The Slark also does buyback now.
Okay.
I don't think you...
If they take a, if there's somehow a forced engagement where Alliance dives tier 4s, we've seen it.
Yeah, but look at this. The creeps are dead. They are. He is going to buy back immediately. Will they be able to make it out? No BKB up on the Bristle quite yet. Mickey, he has his though. Koik was just going to TP out. There's going to be Mickey as well. Will they be able to find anyone? Crystal Main on the high ground. Ooh, that almost actually hit him. He does get the Dark Pack, but now he's just going to get right-click down and Ember Spirit goes down and Alliance, they can't crack the base. Yeah. This is scary now.
They have to find the Invoker. The thing is, what makes this PSG.LGD lineup difficult is that there's the Invoker for Peel, but they have to go for the OD, right? Because if they don't, he's just going to Astral their target. And it's very difficult for Alliance to collapse when they don't have all their spells up.
Is it crazy for Enigma to go Lincolns for his teammates? Is that crazy? Like, I don't actually know. Because they have very few things that actually break the Lincolns. And you have the Sheepstick, which is a serious problem.
Oh, FY. It's a tough kill on Bristle. There's a Crystal Main and a Quake behind him. Ember does not have a buyback. So they got to be very careful. Obviously, Bristle still feels 9 killable right now, but you just kill everyone else.
He is going for a pretty late Outworld.
Oh, little late on the leap. And they did they? Oh, I thought they smoked. crazy.
I think Slark OD is probably the two most notable core duo. It is the most notable core duo to pick Halberd up against. You can't purge it on Slark. OD's a ranged hero, so the last 5 seconds.
Actually would have really preferred that he had it by now, I think. And also, love this itemization choice on Ame. Nullifier.
Oh.
Whoa.
Now just kidding, you don't like it now.
Well, Nullifier at some point will be the choice, and I like that decision because it means that he can just go straight for the Storm or Ember and prevent the BKBs.
And X-Nova, he gets found, no buyback, and they actually have Dust this time. They will jump forward onto this Invoker, and it's going to be 2 quick kills for Kunkka.
That's why I'd like to see them target him in every fight, because he dies in 3 hits.
He has 10 armor, and you're against a Solar, so after just the Solar, you're at negative armor. Roche is up again. If they want to just take it, they do a lot of deeps.
Or do you, I mean, pushing base good. They do just get buyback right now on Invoker, obviously support, and you don't want to this long.
I don't know. You have Storm Spirit, and you do so much freaking damage to Roche. I feel like they should check this and just do it.
But Boxy's running in. Do they have creeps? They do. Coming very slowly, but backdoor's gone now. We have a Solar Crest as well on Chalice. He is pretty far, by the way. We haven't talked much about the offlane Kunkka. Oh. Lotus, Yules onto Yules. He will X himself back there, doing some building damage. Can they get this? This would be nice. If you could get this kill and just back out, you know, get the shrines, then take Roche. A decent deal. You still have that Enigma.
I don't know, you've got Black Hole. I think you go for this, Grant.
Go. All right. Let's see.
Good call, Kyle.
Get back out.
Look, man, if anyone can predict Alliance's play, find them. They will pay them a lot of money.
That is a good point.
Looks like they will go for the shrine. Do you go into Roche, or are you still nervous about doing it now?
You let the lanes be good, I think, first.
I think you kill the
top
shrine,
lane pushed in,
kill the shrine, camp the high ground, right? You want, what did we discuss? It's all about the terrain. Alliance, you want choke points. PSG.LGD, you want open flatlands.
Ooh.
Enigma does have an invis rune.
Oh, and he's gonna break the smoke. Oh man, Taiga, he's baiting him in. I heard a Sunstrike as well. They're going to leap in. There's going to be the BKB Black Hole. They're going to try to just kill the OD immediately, and they do. He goes down. Will they find more? FY, oh, the Yules into the air. Do we got detection? We do. There's the dust pop by Boxy. On the backside, they're trying to leave together. You should probably just leave him at this point because Mickey's going to pop his BKB's going to go. There's going to be the boat to mitigate a decent amount of damage, but they all pop their BKBs so they don't even get hit by it. They're going to try to run forward. Look at this. Insania, what are you doing up here? He's ulting. Now he's getting back.
Enigma has a refresher being delivered.
He does, but uh-oh. They found the Ember again, and he is going to go down. 2 buybacks used, though.
Eon Disc completed on Slark.
Okay, they go right into it. Big play here by PSG.LGD. Looked like they were just losing that fight horribly. They lost a big core, but guess what? You got the buybacks. OG showed last year.
We saw this in the previous series. When you have all these buffs, every single item that a carry can pick up, it's like doubly effective.
This is scary. He does up the Black Hole again. He popped it. There it is. He got 3. The Midnight Pulse is there. 2 of them have blown up. The bow will mitigate some damage, but Ame is still alive. They do get an Atos on Storm, so will he just slow up? It looks like Point will be the next one to go down. He does. They try to chase on the backside. X-Nova's dead as well. They're in the pit, but Chalice, he's gonna die, and everyone is dead on the Radiant side. They're all buying back. FY, he's not gonna make it out in Taiga. He might have just secured the Roche, if not the entire game.
What a beast.
Oh my goodness.
Hits for 400, guys, with no items. You guys ready for the 25 on the Bristleback? I'm ready.
Oh, and they're gonna get a freeze. They want to do something here. Chalice is in. They just want to steal it. Can they do it?
Gotta get X-Pass.
He's gonna be back. Chalice got it. He gets it. He steals both of them again. X-Nova will get frozen. Will he die? More than likely. They don't even care about this guy, though. What does he actually do? They want to get Chalice. Boxy's godlike. Now they get the freeze. Chalice in a little bit of trouble right now. A lot of bit of trouble. Just getting right-click time after time. He's just frozen in the plays. He does have the Aegis. They got to do this again.
They have the cheese on Crystal Maiden if that ever matters.
We'll see. There'll be another freeze. Oh, there's going to be the Lotus going for the kill. Chalice knows. He's just buying time, though. It felt like they could have maybe just ran to the base here.
They still have time to get at least 1 lane of racks. Mid lane's already pushed in, hitting the barracks.
Holy.
Yeah, it's going to die to catapults, funny enough.
What towns did he go for on Bristle?
He had to take the damage, please.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
I have.
Dude, he hits so hard.
He does. Look at this. No damage items that you guys say, and he's hitting, it looked like plus 490 at one point.
Yeah, if he's gooing you, he'll hit for about 600 or 700.
You just go to end it? It looks like they will. There's no buybacks. The first person alive is 10 seconds will be the OD. They're not doing the most damage. They need more heroes here. Here we go. Here comes the Crystal Maiden. And here comes the death, though. That's the big one. Minus armor now here. OD, the only one alive. Invoker alive in 5 as well. What do you do now? It doesn't look like you can do anything. and you don't have a glyph, the game is just going to end. There's the BKB's pop just so they can't do anything. And there it is. Alliance with a gigantic big boy play from Taiga on the Enigma, getting that refresher. And holy smokes.